Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee, talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Net Radio!
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
Who gives a shit with Whitey? He's a piece of crap.
With a tear in my eye. G'day, Fight Net Radio fans. This is your wonder from down under, the Southern Hemisphere and European Sweet Science international correspondent, Sam Navajiro from the Exceptional People podcast. First up, in this absolutely nothing going on in the ring for the casual fan weekend, I'll be giving you updates of upcoming contests involving Australians. Middleweight world titleist Jamal Charlo plans on dispatching Irish-born Australian Dennis Hogan in quick time after going the 12-round distance in his last two fights against Matt Korobov and Brandon Adams. Charlo is set to make his second title defense against Dennis, no relation to Paul, put another shrimp on the Barbie Hogan on December 7 on Showtime at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Hogan got the fight on the strength of his last outing in Monterrey, Mexico, where he gave junior middleweight world titleist Jaime Munguia a massive scare, which Munguia was awarded a disputed majority decision in a fight two judges had for Munguia, 116-12 and 115-13, with one having it a draw at 114 apiece. Hogan and his team sought to have an immediate rematch with Munguia, but that order failed. With no other notable fight available at junior middleweight, Hogan is moving up to middleweight. Hogan has had several fights at middleweight and has boxed as heavy as light heavyweight. World-rated Australian super middleweight Jade the Matador Mitchell has released details of his 5-fight deal with Australian promotion company Hosking Promotions. His first fights, with an eye of landing him a world title shot, will be against former world champion Stanislav Kashtanov at the State Basketball Center in Montana on the 23rd of November. And finally, in this absolutely nothing going on in the ring weekend for the casual fan, FNR's favourite former world champion Jeff the Hornet Horn has activated his rematch clause after his 9th round TKO loss to Michael Pretty Boy Zarafa. Date, weights and venue for the rematch are still to be announced. That's it from me. Hopefully something that excites the casual fan next weekend. This is Sam Navajiro, Fight Net Radio's Southern Hemisphere and European Sweet Science international correspondent and #1 casual fan. For more of my gold, look for my Exceptional People podcast on iTunes or visit exceptionalpeople.com.au for past episodes. Bye for now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio with your downtrodden and kind of grumpy hosts. My name's Lee Honish. I'm the producer of Perfect Blue Studios, along with Andrew Labouche, who is a writer. How are you, Andrew? We talked before the show. I should have probably have recorded it so everybody could be up to speed. Are we going to air our laundry?
No, I'm doing good, Lee.
Why? Because I've given the guy commercials. I've given the guy commercials on my show.
Rainbow and sunshine over here.
Yeah, relatively speaking, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, okay, so that led to me drinking for the first time in 26 years. That's what I was talking about. So that's where we'll start off, everybody.
So
Hi,
that
welcome
really happened.
Oh no, that really happened. Yeah, 26 years between drinks. I got drunk. My friend and ex-Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach hooked up with my ex-fiance.
Oh, you're gonna air this out?
I'm not airing it that way. It's a Yelp review. Would you like me to read the Yelp review? Because I've given him lots of commercial time on this show to try to help him. It's neither here nor there. Look, beyond just the bro code, right, of your friend doing that shit to you, the other big thing was a coach should, like, a business owner shouldn't have sex with the employees or the people that come into work. Like, you just shouldn't do that.
Right.
Especially a Brazilian jiu-jitsu place, especially because I recommended her, and I actually texted him and told her, and it's in his text. I said, I wrote, yeah, I don't know if she's trying to connect with me or whatever, but she wants to go in and take classes. So from that point forward, they met, went out a few times, hooked up, continued to hook up, told him to stop. I'm not cool with this. So they just were more secretive about it. Put on a big show for me to make it look like I had to stop everything the other day. And so, yeah, I got drunk on Friday when you texted me. It kept me from driving my car and being really stupid with a man that could kill me. Physically, he threatened me to kill me. He's going to teach me a lesson. Well, you know, I'm wheezing his tail. So, yeah. So I was drunk on Friday when you texted me to watch the Arthur Butterbean Bivol. Wasn't that fight supposed to be closer?
You know, you didn't see the scorecards, Lee?
I didn't look at the scorecards because I was shit-faced.
Well, they had... I didn't know you were being real. I didn't know that was real. Oh, shit. You should have smoked weed, bro.
I think it was a tremendous run.
I know, and then you fucking hit tequila? That's what you're...
No, Tito's is not tequila. It's vodka. I am keto-friendly with my body right now.
Oh, well, Tito's has a tequila, too, but yeah, it's got vodka. Yeah, you're right.
Vodka has less carbs, which is why I drank it.
Yeah.
I actually put that much thought into it. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, what? Come on.
Oh, yeah. I have to tell everybody. I'll probably even have to tell my daughter I relapsed. Yeah, it's going to be pretty ugly, actually.
You didn't. No.
I have to record a recovery show later today and talk about this.
You stumbled, Lee. You didn't, dude. That's all that happened there. You should have called me, fuckface.
Well, I was texting you and I told you what was going on.
No shit. I thought you were playing though. Like you didn't text drunk. I'll show you a drunk text. Okay. I'll screenshot what I didn't see that from you. I thought you were playing. I really did. Eesh. Yeah. No. Next time you need to pick up that damn phone. That ain't worth it. Boy, I would have talked you out of that so fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Come on. We're not doing this on air. We're not doing it on air, Lee.
You know, I read a study that people connect more with podcasts when they feel they know more about their hosts, and they know me kind of as a zany character.
Well, they know you. You've connected enough this morning. There's a lot of guys feeling for you right now. So
there's a lot of guys that just understand the bro code of this. Okay, yes. Forget the business owner bad business practice, which is what it is, right? It's the bro code. It's the bro code.
I know. Well, but what are you gonna do? There's nothing you, bro. Why are we gonna keep going over this? You already said
because we don't really have that many stories, and I'm the most interesting thing in my world.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my drunkenness and watching our first story. Dmitry Bivol impresses in his fight against Arthur Butterbean. Arthur Butterbean is the correct way to say it. In fact,
he's eager to fight. I was like, what the fuck? He didn't fight. He's eager to fight.
Eager to fight. That's his next fight. Those two didn't fight on Friday. Well, that's what I thought in my mind. So who did last weekend in Chicago? Bivol returned and beat Len Castillo. Okay, got that. But who did Butterbean beat the other night?
Gazovic, the one that beat up Adonis Stevenson.
I swear to God, I thought it was this fight, bro.
No, Bivol
fought Grazovanovic on Friday night. You told me to turn it on. I was very impaired, and I swear to you, I thought it was Butterbeevil. Swear to you. Swear to you. The only thing I was able to do in my blind, drunken, blackout rage was to check what I thought the end of the fight would be for Bivol, right around 8 or 9. And I went, decision Bivol. And I thought to myself, oh no, this is over. And I'll say this, drinking makes boxing much better.
Oh, yeah. Lee, you need to stop. You got a recovery show you got to do.
Go to perfectbluestudio.com, everybody. Sign up.
Fuck. This might go viral for all the wrong reasons.
It won't. Look, the podcast listeners, I'll let you guys in on a secret. The podcast listeners and the downloaders on this show, I debated doing an episode 0 for this show today. I did it on a couple of my shows this past week. Episode 0s tend to reset the entire show so people know the backstory of everybody involved. FightNet's just been going on and on for a long time, so it's got the same core following of people who've always listened to it, and they look based on the title, and that's kind of the way the show operates. We just do better on Facebook. The same show cut up into video clips with the stories do better. That's where we get thousands and thousands of views. Our podcast has never done tremendously because Lee, while being a character, fought a cage fight and decided to quit doing Fight Net Radio and destroying an audience that Andrew and Lee had developed since 2006. And none of those people came back. So we have a new audience. And the people that listen, I appreciate you guys. And there you go. I got an episode 0 in. Thanks. Go to fightnetradio.com, buy your swag. So Bivol fought Grazavant. Wow, that's really enlightening. And as I recall,
call him Alexander. We're going to call him Alexander. That's who he
Alex and Dimitri fought on Friday, right?
Better Beeve and Alexander fought on Friday. Yes, sir.
Okay.
ESPN.
Okay. And that ended in the 10th round.
Yes.
By TKO.
Yes.
All right. I did get that much right. And it was not Artur Butterbeeve that he fought. Man, was I drunk. Man, I swear to God, I thought it was Butterbeeve versus.
No, you thought it was Bivol. They're all white. So
yeah,
you know what? It's not, you know what? We could be racist about it. They're all white, dude. They all, you know.
They are.
Basically the same guy.
They're all fighting for green cards, Andrew. They're all fighting for green cards. It's more that Eastern European hacking, trashing, getting people, from the East Coast into Oxnard for, people to move boxers. What did you think of Friday night? That was really the only fight to watch. I have no idea what Sam reviewed. I haven't looked at that. So Sam wrote a review for one of the fights that you guys just heard before we started. I have not reviewed it. Normally I'd go, Sam covered that. I didn't look.
Dazin.
I'm a mess.
Yeah, we're going to pull through. We're going to get through this. Dazin.
Middle-aged man who's a mess. I've lost 8 pounds in 3 days, Andrew.
Well, that might be a good thing. I
guess.
Let's continue that trend. Dazin had a fight card, and it sucked. So I didn't watch it. I don't know if anyone in America watched it. So Dazin has a problem of getting eyes on their streaming site. So they had the UK card, I believe, and I'm hoping Sam covered it. I didn't. I wanted to tell you that before the show. It's probably bad that I'm saying that right now. But yeah, I watched this one. You remember the Molina fight, right? Not the Molina. Who is the fucking guy you had winning on the undercard with all the tattoo? Collazo. Wasn't it Luis Collazo?
I had Collazo winning. What happened to him? I did. Yeah. What? That's the other one. I had Collazo by decision, right?
Yeah, you had Collazo by decision. He almost pulled it off. I was like, God damn! I thought you were gonna get a lot of points if you would have grabbed that one.
Right? Because I'm the only one who said that.
Yeah, you probably were. He was going up against a young kid, undefeated.
And I may have made those picks. And honestly, Andrew, based on the timeline, I may have made those picks while I was drunk.
Yeah, I blew it this week. I didn't make my picks. Damn it. On call.
Better chance to catch you and Darshinian.
Yeah, I blew that.
For those of you who don't know, shout out to Anthony Champ Ross and his entire crew. There's a lot of them actually. over at Fantasy Prediction League. Victor Darshinian's involved in it. A couple of other fighters.
Yep.
My goal was just to pass Darshinian, but he showed up again last week and got more points and got above me again.
So,
I'm calling you out, Darshinian.
So Collazo almost pulled it off, but he didn't. He stopped punching it late in the fight, and the I don't remember the other kid's name. It's a long name. We'll get it later on. He won. He won by decision, and then in the main event, it was an interesting fight. Look, to me, Arthur Better Beef is like the new Kovalev. Right? Sergey Kovalev. Jab right hand. Coming straight forward, flat-footed, no head movement, back straight up when you throw a combo at him. That's all. Great power. Great power, great straight right hand, doesn't stop throwing it. The stage is set. ESPN has a mega fight here. Okay, with Saul Alvarez stepping in with Sergey Kovalev here in November. What is that fight? I believe November 2nd, Lee. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Kovalev Alvarez.
The reason we lost one of our co-hosts. Yes, that too. Yeah. It is an episode 0, right, Andrew? I might as well just clean all the dirty laundry of the house.
Yeah. So with him stepping in there, you now have this young man, Arthur Betterbeeve, the WBA and IBF champ. He has 2 belts. He's undefeated, 15-0-15. I believe if you're ESPN, you have to look at Andre Ward right now and just ask what the price would be. If Andre Ward was to come back right now, he has a mega fight with him, with the champ that has 2 belts right off the top. And if Andre Ward's watching, we know he was ringside, so he was watching. This man is not unbeatable. He combinations can be landed on him. He's very limited on defense. Doesn't throw a lot of counter punches. He reminds me so much of Sergey Kovalev. That's why he was losing this fight. Alexander was outboxing him. The power wasn't the same. And Ward will have that same issue, but Ward, technically, I've always told you guys American boxers are better. It's the best circuit in the world. I truly believe that. I think Andre Ward's skills would prevail in the fight with Betterbeeve. Now, does he take that fight right off the top? No, and that's where ESPN makes money. Give him an easy fight. Give him Betterbeeve, and then the winner. Say Betterbeeve pulls it off. You guys say Ward just sat on the sidelines too long. This young man, and he's not young in fighting years, right? Because I believe he's 31, so he's not that young of a fighter. Betterbeeve. Say he wins. Say Andre doesn't go 12, right? No one has. This guy has a 100% knockout ratio, 16-0-16, number 1 in the sport. Say he stops Andre Ward, you guys. Now how big is the fight with Betterbeeve versus the winner of Kovalev versus Alvarez? The stage is set here for a real huge fight between ESPN and DAZN, and it could get much bigger if Andre Ward was to throw his name. Now, I know Ward has come out numerous times saying he's not interested in a comeback. But Lee, we're talking about money here, right?
Yeah, it's always about money.
It's always about money. And right now, with Alvarez stepping in the picture, Andre Ward might have just added $10 million to what he used to make, and that was about $8 to $10 million anyways. Big fights, big division. You have Dmitry Bivol there. He's not Ward or Alvarez. He's not even Kovalev. So he's there, though. I believe he already has a defeat, though, right? Bivol is like the first one that came out. They tried to get him a belt like in 2 fights, 3 fights, and I think he took a...
They literally... I hate to say this about white boxers in those weight divisions. They literally all look the same.
Yeah. What a dick. That's so... But, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Bivol's there. But he's not what the two fighters, Ward or Alvarez. What DAZN and ESPN need is Ward and Alvarez to end this little tournament right here. Kovalev, Better Beef, Ward, and Alvarez could be a hell of a tournament for these two streaming apps.
All right. Good job. Good wrap up. Good attentive discussion. Are you ready for this week's news?
Yeah, let's do it.
There's some good ones. Mayweather, Gervonta Davis is unbelievable, Andrew. They can't stop him. No.
They can't stop him from eating.
Can't stop him.
Yeah.
My. Gervonta steps in the ring. Can't stop him. Gervonta Davis, that was really lame. Gervonta Davis is the next superstar of the sport, according to promoter Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather, a former 5-division world champion, was the last crossover megastar of the sport. He retired back in 2017. Mayweather co-holds top 3 pay-per-view buy rates, among others. Why is this story about him? Jesus. Davis, who recently held the WBA featherweight title, is expected to move up to the lightweight division. As Boxing Scene recently reported, Davis is going to face Olympic gold medal winner and former world champion Yurkis Gamboa on December 28th as a Showtime televised main event. It is expected that Davis and Gamboa, the two highest ranked fighters in the WBA at 135 pounds, Andrew, will fight for the vacant regular title, which means we still have the super, silver, stunned gold, copper, platinum, WBA belts available for them to go after as well, Andrew. Vasily Lomachenko is the WBA super champion. Fuck. All right, Andrew, I'm trying real hard. I can't get past this whole WBA regular super.
I know. Who cares? Davis Gamboa, no one cares about that fight.
Andrew, he is an unbelievable fighter, and they can't stop him.
Did you see
That's what Mayweather told TMZ. You can't stop him.
Mayweather's he's a terrible promoter. He really is.
He's the best at what he do, bro.
Yeah,
goes behind him. I'm looking like a son, what is this thug response on the bottom line? He's the best at what he do. I'm behind him. I look at him like a son, I've been working for years now. And one of the things we're going to do is keep racking those victories and beating the best guys out there. But you're not fighting Lomachenko.
He's not fighting anybody. Gamboa is not the best guy out there. He was never the best guy out there, to be honest with you. Gamboa is a prospect that never developed. That's all Eurykis Gamboa is, and had I believe a bunch of court dates that kept his name in the news too with promoters. But when was Gamboa ever the fucking best at anything? No, come on. Mayweather's terrible. He's terrible at this. They don't want to take. I don't know if Mayweather even knows how to be the B-side, right? On a fighter like Davis, who he's blown up his head that he's the new Floyd. Is that the problem with negotiating with these guys right now? Is they have no concept of who they really are? He's not Floyd. So why hasn't he gotten a mega fight yet? Everyone would fight him.
I agree.
It's I'm so over the PBC and over Floyd Mayweather's Gervonta Davis project. I did want to correct something. Bivol is undefeated too in the light heavyweights, you guys. So Bivol's undefeated. Better Beef's undefeated. Then you have Alvarez and Kovalev. So it's starting to become a real hot division. And Alexander don't go anywhere. Last night he lost. Look, and I wanted to keep going with this. Did you hear? I know you didn't hear. You probably heard, but you didn't remember.
Okay, go ahead.
Better Beef knocked Alexander out in the amateurs in 2 rounds. Last night, you seen a little bit of that in the ring. It really looked like Alexander went down, I don't know, 4 times, 5 times. They just didn't know if they wanted to call it a knockdown or a slip. The ref called one a knockdown that was clearly a throwdown, so the commission changes it. And then I swear, I think 2 more times in that fight, he actually went down because, one, he was nervous on the power that Better Beef was delivering, And the other one was a legit knockdown. The ref was like, slip, because he was already snake bitten from what he did the first time. He was a little nervous in that ring. I don't know if Teddy Atlas was totally aware of how much Better Beef was in the psyche of Alexander. They got to change that if they ever rematch. Whatever he has to do, he's got to get that out of his head, because he was outboxing the guy. He should have stuck to it. Stick behind your jab. Stick behind your counter punching. When Better Beef throws a jab, he's basically throwing a right hand, Lee. That's all that's coming. So step back and then counter, right? Step to the side, counter. He's throwing one fucking combo. Teddy Atlas, I think, was delivering the right information, but when your fighter is conquered mentally, it's hard for him to take any of that advice in. All he is nervous about is that second round knockout that he got in the amateurs. So there you go.
Moving forward, our next story. You're carrying the ball very well today.
I'm trying.
You're good. You're on a roll, and I'm giving you stuff. Cheeseman Symes corrupt boxing after Fitzgerald points defeat him and claims that he was scammed out of the politics. So the reason I put this in is because Ted Cheeseman claims that he won his fight. I think this is everybody's new thing. I just wanted to bring it up. Okay, the fight contest was 116, 113, 115, 113, right? Why now do we have an era of when guys lose? No, I got scammed. That's corrupt. Everybody knows I won. And he went so far as to put it on Twitter. This is the corrupt sport we're in. Train like a lunatic and dedicate your life. Make loads of sacrifices to have politics or business take away. Good Lord, how did he get this all in? Loads of sacrifices to have he didn't put a period or nothing, did he? Business take away from me what I deserve. Everyone knows who the real winner of that fight was tonight. Boxed class. Everyone doubted me before, proved you all wrong, and then got scammed. Middle finger, middle finger, middle finger.
See, sometimes when it said prove you all wrong, the victory might have been going the distance for him. I didn't see the fight, but I don't like the end of that. In boxing, Lee, when the fans think you won, you're a legend anyways, correct? Sometimes we don't care about scorecards. Everyone just carries on like you won that fight. So, I mean, this guy, I would have told him right off the bat, erase this. You don't need to do this. If you won, the fans are going to acknowledge that either the effort or you as having the victory anyways. So you really don't need to do that in this sport. Judging will be judging. Sometimes it's a business decision. We all know that. You know the sport that you're in. Fight harder. Dig down. Last round, go for the knockout. So that's one thing I always got to turn to in this sport. Knock the motherfucker out if you think you're going to get robbed. However you have to do it. If you have to throw 1,000 body shots that night and break 3 ribs, do whatever you have to do to that man to get the knockout if you think he's going to win because he smiles like Oscar De La Hoya and you don't.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Moving forward.
What Andrew said. Next story. I took Benadryl, dude. Like, I haven't slept in 2 days. Well, no, I haven't slept in 2 days, right? And I've just been grinding on coffee, and I had to go see my daughter last night out in Riverside. So I didn't sleep last night. Haven't slept the night before. Was having weird anxiety and chest pain. So I tried to eat. None of it's really been working for me to get any sleep, you can imagine. And so this morning when I got up, I took a couple of Benadryls to try to calm my system down. There you go. More inside boxing info. Boxing news. Amir Khan flips out and thinks he's lost $2 million in YouTube prank by wife Farai Makhmoudou. I just already love this. I don't even need to go further than the headline.
Her name isn't Farai Khan, but no.
Makhdoom.
Anyone?
Her name is Makhdoom.
I know, but
it says for $2 million. Amir Khan lost cool with wife Farai.
You know what? I'm calling Amir then. I'm calling Amir Makhdoom then. Someone's taking the last name. This is bullshit. Unless it's in their culture. Is it in their culture that you don't have to take a last name? Somebody's name is being dropped here in my world. Amir better make a decision here. His wife either is now for real Khan or he's Amir Makadoom in my world.
Okay, Amir Makadoom lost
There
his
you go.
with wife Farrell Makadoom as she tricked him into believing she'd mistakenly transferred $2 million out of their account. Oh, I already love this. When the former world champion asked his wife to liaise, what a word, with their friend Sam, and change several $1 million. Hold on, sorry. There's a buzzing in my ears, and I don't know if it's.
I would ask for the ring back.
When the former world champion asked his wife to liaise with her friend Sam and change several million into pounds before Brexit, she took the opportunity to make a prank video on her YouTube channel. Okay, this is getting better. After setting up 2 hidden cameras in their kitchen, Makadoom told Khan she had accidentally transferred $2 million to Sam rather than 20 pounds she owed him, and he was no longer returning her calls. Khan raged, "What the fuck do you do all day? From $20 you were supposed to do it to $2 million. How do you even get him to send that back?" Oh, it's a prank. I'm already bored by this. I thought it was for real.
No, it says in the thing it's a prank. Come on, man.
YouTube prank. Oh, yeah. Well, no, I still thought it was a scam that screwed him over. I like any story where Amir Khan just gets shit on.
Well, shit, you should just read the one where his dad stole $6 million from him. Amir Khan's in major debt, I believe, because of his father. His father was doing some kind of project over in the UK that just became a money pit for them. Yeah, that's why he's still fighting. I believe it was his dad who got him in financial trouble.
Yeah.
With the decisions of Amir. Amir still okayed it, but yeah, I think his dad was overseeing the project or some shit. It just became a money pit. I think it was some fancy Olympic size gym they were trying to open. It was supposed to be $1 million, $2 million, turned into $6 million. I don't know. You could Google. It was a long time ago.
Okay. Moving forward. There is that. Oh, why is this? Hide that. I don't care about this. I'm not subscribing to you. Put the story up I want.
Yee, Tom Brady now at a massage parlor. These Patriots, I tell you.
Did we literally cover Errol Spence getting arrested for drunk while driving?
No, we didn't. We all knew.
So it's official. Boxing champ Errol Spence Jr. was drunk at the time of the crash. Boxing champion Errol Spence Jr. was drunken when he crashed his Ferrari in Texas last week, leaving him seriously injured, police say Wednesday. Dallas police charged the undefeated welterweight with DWI for the crash early October 10th when he drove his sports car over Dallas median and flipped it over many times. Yes.
Go ahead. Keep going. It's coming.
Spencer, 29, wasn't wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the vehicle. He suffered some broken teeth and other injuries.
Bam.
To his face.
So now you know why.
Intensive care unit, but is now out of the hospital.
You know, what did those broken teeth look like? So now we know why we haven't seen a picture with the thumbs up. No broken bones. Last time I checked, Lee, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not dying. He has broken teeth, right?
Yeah. Broken teeth.
Yeah.
Therefore, no. Police
said
a savage. Was speeding.
I'm a savage. Do you know what his mouth could have looked like after he busted his whole fucking grill out? I'm a savage. All right, dude.
I can't wait to find out what he actually blew in the hospital. Police said the car was speeding, but will not investigate exactly how fast it was going. It was a single car accident with no other criminal charges. Therefore, no reason to get a warrant to pull the CDR, which is the black box from the vehicle, cops said in a statement. The boxing phenom, who owns a 26-0 record, will shortly be retiring to join the Praise and Happy to Be Alive channel, along with Evander Holyfield.
I was like, where is he reading this? I hate your guts sometimes.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Tip the waitresses.
Broken teeth, cuts to the face. We probably have road rash of some degree, right? He was fucking rolling all over the ground. If his car was doing 100 miles an hour, how fast do you think his flesh hit that fucking pavement? Okay, people? Yeah, it's not looking good. That's why, savage, just thank God you're alive, dude. Yeah, you could say, yeah, I didn't break my fucking back, but you might have displaced something. right? I'm sure you didn't just get up and start walking the next morning. Very sad. I hope he comes back. But yeah, I was still waiting for the picture, Lee. I was waiting for someone to go, look, Spence is hell okay, but now I know he's not. It's saying his face is fucked up. He has broken teeth, so he can't smile. I don't know where those teeth broke off. Did they break off in his gums? Did they break off at the gums? Did he need operation on his whole fucking mouth? Like, what degree of you understand what I'm saying, Lee? You seen these guys, you break your teeth. What if it broke at the root?
We don't know, Andrew.
We don't know.
He's not releasing any photos. He's probably substantially jacked up based on the crash.
Yeah, I'm sure they have to look at his spine to see if he, what he did to his spinal cord and all this. Yeah, he didn't break it, but did he move anything? Well, is he the same? Is he walking right a week later? 2 weeks later? Does he have some pain that won't go away? Like, come on, this is so serious. This fucked up everything. Everyone keeps retweeting I'm a savage and shit. Dude. Very sad. That's for his last payday. Understand that. If he's never the same.
He'll be on the TBN network. They'll have Evander Holyfield.
But I'm telling you, in his boxing career, if he's never the same. If he's never the same, that tweet, no broken bones, I'm a savage, that's for his last payday. They'll all come to that. He'll be like Jose Benavidez, who got his leg shot, even when he got his biggest day with Terrence Crawford, his corner, oh yeah, he's about 75, 85%. They knew he wasn't. He was never the same. He got a fucking bullet in like his main artery or some shit.
I agree. Moving forward. Let's talk about it, shall we, Andrew? Let's go to the dark side of boxing because our next couple of stories are directly based on this as well. Why is this big, giant ad here and I can't get rid of it? Jeez.
Ooh.
I really hate these sites and their clickbait. Like, how do you get there? It goes. Okay, cool. Okay. Each year, 13 fighters die per year. And this is all because of Patrick Day, for those of you who don't know. So CNN wrote a big piece on it. The reason I'm going to do it, it's going to set up the next couple of stories, right?
Okay.
It's a sport that can be a matter of life and death. Between 1890 and 2011, it's estimated that 1,604 boxers have died as a result of injuries sustained in the ring, according to a survey carried out. That is an average of 13 deaths per year. The 27-year-old Patrick Day, who died 4 days after suffering head injuries in a fight with his compatriot Charles Owen, is the sport's latest fatality. Day is boxing's fourth recorded death in 2019, and that has come as a direct consequence of injury sustained in the ring. Okay, reason I bring that all up. Let's talk about Patrick Day passing. We haven't discussed that. What are your feelings on the Patrick Day thing?
It's just a young man trying to make a living. What scares me about it is it says 13 deaths per year. We've had 4 of them, I believe, on TV. That's the scary part. We are watching these men die on TV. Okay, before Lee, yes, I told you that it was always a dangerous sport. We knew that. A lot of it didn't happen on TV. We got a death once every so many years. On a HBO Showtime telecast. Come on, when did you see guys getting, Levander Johnson? I think comes up to mind on the HBO show. Obladev, I forget how you say his last. He didn't die, but he had some brain issues on HBO. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is 4 on TV this year.
Yeah, because they just need content, and
they need content. Yes, that's the some of these fights don't belong. I know these guys are loved, and you seen this guy Patrick Day loved in the boxing world, man. Everyone has it's so weird. He's 17-4-1 and like 6 or something like that, but he loved by everyone. Everyone, guys, you see media members with photos of this guy, trainers with photos, and they're talking about stories with them. Probably knew him since the amateurs. Like, I get all that. I get all of that. And why you want them on TV, because it means more money for their family. I get all that. But sometimes too much of something is not a good thing, and I think that's what boxing's coming to right now. 17-4, going up against an undefeated, I believe, Olympian. Power punching, the power punching wasn't even the same level. One was like, I believe on BoxRec at 27% to like 85. That's not the same ballpark. So while we know these fights have to happen, they're padded records, those showcase fights, they're fights that a promoter looks for the guy that he really wants to win. He's trying to get him victories and his confidence up. I get all of that about the sport. Does it belong on TV is what we need to start asking ourselves, because the day people start paying attention is the day more rules, regulations, and moms not liking this sport is going to come our way. 4 deaths in 1 year, you're not going to have a lot of mother. I'm telling you right now, Christina, don't feel the same about Junior fighting in 2 fucking years, Lee. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of like, damn, how do I argue it? We're watching these kids take their last breath alive in the fucking thing. Then as soon as they fall, face first, you see their eyes roll, so you kind of already know, well, here comes a coma. Here comes a breathing tube. Hope he pulls through. And the fact that we constantly come on here and go, oh, boxing's not a sport you play. Boxing's really dangerous. Like, duh. We got that fucking 30 years ago, dumbass. That's not fixing it. And I don't know what you fix it. I don't know how you fix it. What I'm asking is we stop showing it on TV. The matchmaking needs to be better. Showcase fights that you know are supposed to end in a 1-round, 4-round, and a knockout. Fuck the rounds. The fights that you know this guy is clearly going to probably beat the other guy, maybe shouldn't be on TV. Just saying, you guys. Not at this level. Right now, we have 2 networks that are putting on what, Lee? What do we say? 12 fights a fucking weekend? But that's 24 bouts. That's 48 men.
Which takes us to our next one who's about to die, Andrew.
Oh,
Nigel Benn.
What a dick. Lee, you can't make jokes about it.
At 55 ahead of his fight. The 55-year-old will compete for the first time since '96 when he takes on former world champion Sakio Bika on November 23rd at Resorts World Arena in Birmingham.
Yeah, I hate the matchmaking here.
By a number of big names in the sports who see his return to the ring and age as a reckless act of folly. No shit, Sherlock. Can we tie these 2 stories together, or do you think me crazy for doing that?
No, I mean, he's at a clear disadvantage because of age and inactivity. You're not lying about that, Lee. 55, he's out for 20 years. He's fighting Sakio. Sakio Bika was just the top contender, like, I don't know, 7 years ago.
He's in beast mode, Andrew. It's strap season.
I know.
Beast mode.
I know. He's a gym rat right now, and gym rats don't equal fighting. Okay, that doesn't put you in fighting shape just because you lift weights and look really good at 55 doing it. That's a nice picture, but he's not fighting, people.
He should be going after 20-year-olds. I mean, that's what you do at 55 and look like that. You start hooking up with your secretary. Oh, it's going back into the ring. What an idiot.
It's not smart. And then the opponent. Like, I could see if they picked someone who was like had 3 wins and 17 losses, and it's more of a exhibition matchup than anything. But no, Sakio Bika is not that guy. I hope Sakio Bika knows he's
a friendly exhibition.
I'm hoping Bika knows he's supposed to go down. I don't think he does, though.
Oh, he's got to come out to living in America. He has to. He's got to wear the red, white, and blue Tyson Fury trunks. Just because I want his corner when he falls at the end of the first. I ain't going to stop him for nothing. You got it? Andrew, you got it? You're not going to stop this for nothing. No, champ, you can't do any more in the ring in there. Do you want me to do the Ricky Schroeder? We could do the Ricky Schroeder here.
I'm going to say he hurts his back. I'm I believe he pulled out of the fight with a hurt back, either during the first 3 rounds or in training. I don't think he's going to go through with this, though. Even when he gets in the ring and starts getting his ass kicked, he's going to, oh, shit, oh, my back, oh, stop this fight. I think I'm 55. What was I thinking? And we'll all agree, and everyone will go home.
Champ, get up. It's time to go home. Can we do every movie scenario, and it's all on Nigel Benn? He's going to have an 8-year-old kid come and shake his dead corpse at the end, but he's going to do the whole Rocky scenario to get there. Which takes us to our next death in the sport, Andrew, or future death in the sport. Why a 44-year-old gym teacher is making her pro boxing debut. Goddamn morons.
Yeah, and I shouldn't be laughing. Here I am laughing.
Fucking
dude.
Morons, bro.
Yeah,
She's going. What is it, Big Baby, or what was the movie? She slips and falls and breaks her neck on the stool.
Yeah, $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby. There she is.
Hey, had to put her down. Clint Eastwood had to put her down. No good anymore to us. Like the horse, right?
Right. You got to put the shot in her neck and take care of her. I can't
took her down to old Santa Anita.
Why the hell are horses dying in Santa Anita in such?
I fucking don't know, but they're all over that place right now, man.
What mob man do they owe money to there that they keep whacking racehorses? Like, it's not even about the track or anything anymore. It should just literally be, well, we don't use steroids, so their legs are weak. So yeah, they break.
I'm going to tell you, I was down there. I went down there when it first started happening. They weren't running races, but they had the place open. Satellites were going, so we were betting on those. The people down there believe that it was somebody messing around because they want real estate. They want to knock that down and build.
I think it is too. It's a great real estate spot. I can tell you that for sure.
Yep. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's up to like 34 though.
Let's talk about $1 Million Baby. Why a 44-year-old gym teacher wants to die in the ring. That's perfectly rational explanation why a 44-year-old high school gym teacher will make her nationally televised professional debut against a far younger opponent Friday night at Sakina Nation Casino in Western New York. It begins with Anya Tremont, a mother of 2. Well,
single mother of 2.
I know, right? Not bad. Practicing karate with her son. It continues with one of Tremont's former Kenmore West students who kept suggesting she visit WNY Mixed Martial Arts and Fitness. Oh my God, she's not even at a real boxing place. She was hesitant, and he was persistent. And I went and took a couple of classes, and I absolutely fell in love with it, Tremont said. So I've been doing it for about 6 weeks, and I think I'm ready to be a pro. Andrew? Hey! What's up, Clarissa? How did you know I was at my mom's, Clarissa? Hey! Can I get a fight with you? Hey! What, Clarissa? Really? You want to fight Anya Tremont?
Oh, she should. Hey! Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
$1 Baby, bitch. Hey! Are you happy now, Andrew? I woke up just enough to get that in at the end of the show. Would you like to comment about this woman's insanity? I'm not going to read her story or give her time because now everybody's going to watch, or at least the group of people who listen to this podcast.
Was she ever in a boxing gym, or is she coming from a karate class?
Yes.
I've got to watch. This just became the most.
That's when I thought, oh gosh, I'm that bad. Here,
look about
karate class, and I thought I was pretty proficient in my skills and I could defend myself. You know, that's when I decided to go on and move more and more. I did it, and the more and more I would like. Let's try fighting this thing out. That was about 5 years ago. All right, she's been training for 5 years. All right, I'm going to give her that. Before a successful amateur kickboxing career. All right, she's done that. Now Tremont is prepared to fight a 28-year-old Ashley mob wife Gambino.
Oh, no.
Hey! Akron, Ohio, a former MMA fighter who also is making her pro boxing debut in a super welterweight bout Friday.
You got to look up Ashley. That's a mob wife, dude. Ashley Gambino is now fighting.
Shows? Yeah,
No. Wait.
This show will be broadcast on Telemundo.
Maybe the first 2 seasons, me and Christina were interested, and then it just, the show was comical.
She believes, everybody believes that she can fight 22-year-olds, 25-year-olds, and 30-year-olds, said Tommy Neff, her longtime coach and boyfriend. Oh, yeah. She's banging the coach. What is it with chicks banging their coaches these days, bro?
Okay, I don't even know if this girl was on the Mob Wives. I don't recognize her at all, so I'm guessing she just stole that name.
Back to the perfectly rational explanation. A 39-year-old, when she began practicing Muay Thai and competitive kickboxing, she was 7-1 in 8 fights, but she also grew tired of the physical punishment, coming home with all those welts and bruises in victories. So Neff suggested she switch to boxing. What a great boyfriend. Bang your coach, idiot. It's a lot less wear and tear on the body, Neff said. The training regimen is still the same. You're still pulling in the same amount of hours in the gym, but I think it's just a little bit less stressful on the body. You're not going to be kicked in the knees. Everybody's not cracking on your neck for clench work. It's a little bit more scientific, and I think that really appreciates the science of boxing versus the sheer brutality of just physical kickboxing.
It's hard to talk like that when you've never been in a boxing gym and sparred other professional boxers. So, yeah, good luck with that, lady. She just became the most interesting pro debut in a long time for me, though. I do want to watch this one. I'm going to say but see, she's not fighting a real boxer either, you guys. So we got to give them that. Great matchmaking here. They found an MMA fighter. When I looked her up, one of the first articles under that is Ashley Gambino knocked out ice cold. So, and she tweeted out something about I wasn't knocked out. I was clearly just taking a nap. So clearly she has a questionable chin on her.
I don't even understand that sentence.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. But that's what I can find it again if you would like me to.
Hey!
But it's
Clarice is somewhere going, come on, bitch, get 5 fights in. Can't wait.
Oh, get 3 fights in. Why wait? She's got the right skin color.
Age, right?
She's got the right skin color.
This is so $1 million baby and so ridiculous. I literally went from Apollo Creed to
$1 million baby. I gotta put her down. Just sleep, dog.
We're laughing at people that are about to die next weekend.
No, I'm laughing at that stupid guy that wrote that movie. What the fuck, Lee? Talk about hurting your sport.
Do they do that football? About hold on.
Hey,
yeah?
can we make a CTE movie about a football player that then goes bedridden because of his CTE and his wife just comes in and is like,
they already have it. It's ESPN's 30 for 30. It's every other story.
Funny.
It's the junior scout story. It's everybody's
That's
story.
not funny. But you understand what I'm saying. The writer of this movie is a jackass. I've always thought that about $1 million baby. And look at how many awards it received.
Yeah, I know. And it also helped her break up with her husband.
I mean, seriously, if he wanted to hurt boxing anymore, at the end when the credits was going up, he should have just had Don King after Gerald McClellan went down. Hey, he quit like a dog. He quit like a dog. He should have just had him saying that over and over. That's how much that fucking movie hurt people that didn't know boxing when they watched it. I'm dead serious. You've never seen that before in any other sports movie. He came in and OD'd her.
It's supposed to be a friendly boxing expedition.
Yeah.
You can't do no more in the ring, champ. You got to stop.
His back is going to go out, you guys. He's 55.
Oh, my God, that would be the best. Oh!
I'm talking about where he can't even move, right? He's just frozen. He's just going to go to a knee like, oh, my back.
My back. He's going to pull a Red Fox, grab his chest. Geraldine, I'm coming.
Well, I think we reported the first time this came out, I think his son is on the undercard. So let's hope this is more about getting his son on TV than it is his actual making a comeback. Like we said, these comebacks, you guys, it's always about if you win, you get another comeback fight, right? If you lose, you retire right there. You know, it was a nice try. We all go home. So that is about that.
Well, let's talk about next week, shall we, Andrew? I'm not going to.
Yes, sir. What's today's date?
Today is the 20th.
All right.
And so we will go to Big Fat Dan Raphael, who is still big and fat and smells like horse poop every time I sit next to him. Fuck him. At least he's got a word. He is getting sex.
Oh my God.
Friday night on UFC Fight Pass, that right? The 24th, is that Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, no, that's Thursday probably. Yeah.
Mikian Williams, Teresian Wiggins. Oh, this is just a shit show.
Oh, can I tell you? Wait, can I say something, Lee?
Yeah.
Before we carry on, what the fuck is up with this Golden Boy Facebook thing? What am I missing here? How do I get to this app, dude?
You're not missing anything. I think what I'm most interested in finding out. I still want to know about the employee who got overworked by Oscar, which is still my favorite story of the last month.
No, but wait a minute. I don't know how to watch the damn thing. I'm on Golden Boy's page. I'm on Golden Boy Facebook live page. I'm clicking on things that look like this should be a live stream. What am I missing? What do I have to download to get this Facebook live fight? Do you know?
No, I don't. I literally don't know anything about it. I just see him trying to jam it down everybody's throats.
Yeah, dude. He needs to help me out here because I don't know how to fucking get to these fights, bro. I see people sharing it. I'm clicking on it, and then it sends me to like photos. It doesn't send me to or it sends me to a highlight. It doesn't send me to the fight. It even says fight link. I hit on fight link. I'm not getting the fight. It was very frustrating. I wanted to watch just to be a good reporter, right? The kids had decent records. Why not? I'll watch because there was nothing else going on, but I could not find the fucking fight last night. So De La Hoya needs to fix that or get that shit on DAZN. Everything should be moved to DAZN anyways. I don't think boxing, you guys, needs all this. Go to Facebook app, go to Fox Sports, go to PBC, go to ESPN, go to DAZN. Like, it's all too much, man. Really is. Go ahead, Lee.
No, it's okay. Okay, let's cover this week's boxing schedule for all y'all. Thursday night in New York on UFC Fight Pass, a bunch of people you've never heard of.
At least this is on ESPN, right? It's called UFC, but this is on ESPN.
UFC Fight Pass is the UFC streaming app.
Ugh, so it's not on ESPN. I thought that was all on ESPN now.
Nope. UFC.
Fuck.
They have their own app.
No,
October 24th in Indio on ringtv.com, which goes back to the whole Oscar thing. The main event is Elwin Soto versus Edward Hino, 12 rounds for Soto's WBO junior flyweight title.
Lee, how does this help Oscar? Ringtv.com. What does he think's going to happen with this ringtv.com?
It's going to be my own app, okay, asshole?
All right, whatever. But then what about Facebook Live where you're putting other prospects? Why ain't all the prospects?
That's a different platform. Bro, that's a different platform. Who knows?
Killing me.
He's all over the place.
Me. Yeah, he's killing
Friday night on DAZN.
Oh, look at this. Milan, Italy. Yeah, give a flying fuck.
Sardinia versus Agra something or other. Is this the card with the women on it? No. Okay, I'm still trying to find the big night for us. Philadelphia, there's boxing. Mexico.
Hey, Reno.
On October. Mauricio Pintor takes on John Carlos Sosa. Also on Friday night, UFC Fight Pass. Yes, just the UFC's streaming app. I was supposed to go to this one, Andrew. Kendo Castaneda and Stan Martinucci are on the main event. I was actually going to go up and see that. And then Saturday's fight in Reno. I'm not. It's my sister's surprise birthday party on Saturday night. So now I can't go up there anymore. In fact, I got my credential. That's the only reason we're doing this update right now is for me to do a shout out because I'm going to have to probably tell them I'm going to a funeral or something. That's the answer I'll go with. Because on Reno on Saturday night, that's right, Shakur Stevenson takes on Joet Gonzalez for the 12 rounds for the vacant WBO featherweight title. Nice. Well, Andrew, you know how much I love Shakur. Are you excited to see Stevenson, Andrew?
Yes, sir.
Really? Yes, sir. That's all I got. Josh Greer is on the undercard against Antonio Nieves. This is a one-fight card. It's Shakur Stevens and Joaquin Gonzalez, and that's about it. Everybody else is filling space or working for a green card, Andrew. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, this is definitely a backfilled with Oxnard fighters thing. Also on Saturday night, the fight you and I are most excited about, Regis Progress takes on Josh Taylor.
Now we know Shakur Stevenson is the up and comer, right? He's the prospect of the sport.
He's not just a prospect, Andrew. He's the next breakout superstar.
Joet Gonzalez is undefeated himself, coming in at 23-0-14. He's only 26 years old. He's 5'6" and has a 70-inch reach. Decent. That's a decent opponent going up against Stevenson at this point in his career, only being 12-0. I know Stevenson has shown a lot of promise, but he's done it against limited opposition. This young man's undefeated himself, right? So this should be a very good fight at this stage in Stevenson's career. It might not, 5 years down the line, Joet Gonzalez might have 7 losses, 5 of them by knockout, and we'll never talk about him again. But on this moment at 12-0, this is a decent fight for him. It's almost like the Fernando Vargas effect.
London, the fight that we've all been waiting for. That's right, Derek Chisora.
Oh, wow, this is on this weekend, too?
It's this weekend. Yeah. Regis Progress, Josh Taylor, the WBA IBF Junior Welterweight Unification World Super Boxing Series finale, where we find out who will be the biggest unnamed superstar at the end of this fight, even though they both fight on DAZN, but really they're technically free agents. But Progress versus Taylor, Andrew, unification. Progray.
I don't think you pronounce the S, as my friend keeps
I'm sure it's
telling me from Louisiana.
It's a New Orleans thing. You're right. I don't do it correct. So tell me, what do you think about Progray Taylor?
Decent fight. You hit it right on the head. He's the biggest unknown superstar. Definitely getting a shot. The winner of this fight is definitely getting a shot as long as he can win convincingly, either on the cards or by stoppage. You're looking at many different avenues. You got Broner coming back. You've got Mikey Garcia coming back. You've got Jose Ramirez already there. The junior welterweights is just flooded. And to be honest with you, if Josh Taylor wins, don't be surprised. He might even call out the likes of a Terrence Crawford, who's just been dying for a big fight. I mean, Terrence hasn't been scared of crossing the pond and fighting over there. Was it Ricky Burns, his first title he took over there? I mean, Josh Taylor would be on that type of level. He's going to be a star in the UK. I mean, we know Terrence is already a star, so they might be able to work something out. But the avenues are everywhere for these guys on the winner. For Progray, he's also linked to Lou DiBella. I thought he was a top-ranked guy, but it seems he's a Lou DiBella fighter. DiBella is like a free agent right now in this Cold War, right? Not really connected to El Heyman anymore. I believe him and Shelly Finkel got axed over the Deontay Wilder debacle. He tried to get Deontay Wilder to take that deal. Was it with DAZN or ESPN? Don't hold me on one of them, but it was one of the contracts I believe they were trying to get Wilder to sign, and he pissed off Heyman. So right now, DiBella is like a free agent in this promoter thing. He could take Progray anywhere. So Progray, sky's the limit. He beats Josh Taylor on Saturday night.
Reading Pennsylvania on Showtime, Andrew. I know you're excited. Erickson Lubin takes on Nathaniel Gilmore, junior middleweights. Robert Easter Jr. takes on Adrian Granados, a junior welterweight. So the winner of one and the winner of the other will fight the next one.
Even though they're nowhere near. What the hell? Junior welterweights, bro. I was like, junior middleweight, what the fuck they do to Granados? Granados, he's sort of finally getting a shot at a weight division I thought he was always supposed to be at. I would even have liked to see if the kid could have stayed or went to 135. He just seems like a very small-framed fighter for fighting at 147. So this is a good move. Robert Easter is moving up, and Robert Easter does have a big frame. He's a very wide, lightweight? Lightweight. fighter. So now he's moving up to junior welterweight. Robert Easter's bigger. Granados it might be better technically though. Granados is a damn good fighter, man. He was fighting way out of his weight division. You know how the PBC was doing it. Anyone around 147 had to go to 147 for some reason when PBC first got made, it seemed. Granados was one of those guys that moved into that division that didn't belong. So decent fight right there. You know, Lubin Gallimore, don't really know too much. Lubin, didn't he the one that he lost, right? Or did he? Now, don't you me. You better look it up.
I got to look it up now?
Oh, jeez. I put Eric Living. Damn it, I had one shot, Lee, to get it right. I put Eric Living. That's not going to
You are better at multitasking than me at this moment.
Yeah, and I just showed my skills. Lubin, because I want to get it right. I've seen the kid fight. You know, he's a PBC guy, so I'm not too high on him.
The Hammer. Uh-oh.
Yes, there you go. 24 years old. He does have one loss by knockout. Was that from the Charlos or Hurd? Here we go. Jermell Charlo knocked his ass out. So, Nathaniel Gallimore, 21, 3-1, has 2 losses in his last 3 fights. I mean, this is a PBC matchup. Lubin, he's not winning.
He's Nate the Great, bro.
No, not Nate the Great's not winning.
He's not the Great?
I'm just fucking around.
Patrick Teixeira.
Oof.
Julian Williams.
I thought that was an MMA guy. Teixeira? I thought that was MMA or WWE. Doesn't seem boxing.
Or the shitty place I used to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at, where my coach...
there you go. Maybe that's right.
That's why you know it. It's Teixeira Garcia.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, another insert right there, bro. Good job.
Sorry, bro.
It's all good. I'm just waiting for the Benadryl to kick in so I can pass out for the day. I don't need the Rams to break my heart today. I don't need the Chargers to go 40 points into the hole by the fourth quarter and then work themselves out.
Shit,
Only to be an interception at the end of the game.
And you're by the ocean? Are you by the ocean?
No, I'm at my parents' house. No, I'm not by the ocean. I am not.
Right.
I'm at my parents'.
Right.
This is Mendez. Nope. I was trying to find the other fight. Where is the $1 Million Baby and Nigel Big Ben? And I guess her fight isn't this weekend. Okay, so where's Nigel Benn's fight?
What big baby or what were you talking about? Oh, the chick?
Chick.
Oh, yeah.
She's fighting this weekend, right? I'm trying to find her.
Nope.
It has to be one of these cards. All right, I'll do research and see what I can find out. But
all right.
I can't. Nigel Benn is not jumping off the page in any of these situations.
Maybe it isn't a real fight. Hopefully it's not.
I don't know what to tell you there, man. Hey, everyone, go to fightnetradio.com. Check out all our platforms. Check out all the different ways. Support us. Buy a shirt. We would appreciate that. Support the sponsors. You can go to lasvegasdiscount.net and save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. That's lasvegasdiscount.net. Anything you'd like to add for the week? Like a Harold Letterman...
we got 10 minutes. Let's go back to the news. See if any news dropped in the last 10 minutes, and that'll be it.
All right.
They'll get an hour and a half, and we'll be
Let's
gone.
see what we got.
I can report. Report. The Raiders still don't have a roof on their facility. Yes, sir. We're under a year, Lee. We're under a year. No roof yet. Tried to put it up last week. They said, stop. Had to bring it back down. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like only half went up and the other half didn't even respond. So, yeah, good times down there.
Oh, shit. Another fighter for his first fight since his harrowing experience. Okay, I'm in.
What are you talking about?
Based on stupid fighters. Boxer prepares for first fight since I want to know what his harrowing experience was. Harrowing accident. Casey Streeter of Raymond resumes his pro boxing career on November 9th in Portland. After 15 months, after the claw of a logging truck mangled his right leg. Why are you getting back in the ring, asshole?
His leg don't look that mangled. What am I missing here?
As he drove to the hospital, Abby Streeter minded flooded with questions about her husband. He had called her from the ambulance, told her briefly about the logging accident. A logging accident, bro. I'm laying on the ground. I'm going to die in a few seconds. He said this dude's getting knocked out. All right.
Probably thought
Look,
he
I'm
cut
just
his
giving
artery.
I'm just giving you a heads up for your fantasy picks, Andrew.
He looks. It almost looks like if the photo, he's questioning his life right there, and he's just sparring.
This is Errol Spence. This is Nigel Benn. This is all those things.
Ay.
All right, Andrew. Anything else you'd like to cover? Everything else we covered. I pulled all these stories.
That would be a great Hard Knocks if an NFL coach went to visit retired players that were down and out and gave them the old Clint Eastwood talk.
Hey, everybody, go to fightnetradio.com. That's our page. There's a streaming platform for all the latest news straight off of Google. Of course, our Facebook timeline, ways to listen to us on Spotify, SoundCloud,
Lee?
Stitcher. Yes, bro.
Have the NFL gods lined it up for Mark Davis and John Gruden to take a winning franchise into Vegas this year? The Patrick Mahomes injury, the Phillip Rivers team just not responding right now, although they're a late team. The Chargers seem to be a late driving team every year.
Yeah, well, now they're late in every one of their games, Andrew. I don't even know.
Denver is just in shambles right now until they get a new ownership in there. I don't know what's going on in Denver.
They keep picking bad quarterbacks.
But I heard it's a family dispute over there over ownership. So I want to say they're trying to sell. I believe Denver's going to be selling the family's going to be selling the team here, is what I was reported by Romanowski down here in the Bay Area a year ago, maybe last season. So yeah, I mean, all of a sudden the Raiders look like they're in a good shape. They're healthy. They're getting players back today. Gabe Jackson, I believe, is coming back today. We play at 5-1 Packers, but the Packers have been hurt this season. They got a few wide receivers down. So banged up offensive line. So yeah, I don't know, man. Mark Davis might have got a blessing here. Listen, Patrick Mahomes is never going to be the same. Mark my words. You should have had your little hot take button ready. The dude blew his kneecap out. The dude blew his kneecap out, Lee. Like, he's going to be one of those old guys where it just falls off now. Oh, here, I'm slap that back in. Like, football injury. But as much as that kid plants and I'm running this way, I'm running that way, I'm doing circles, you popped your kneecap out. I don't know, man. I don't know about Mahomes. So, yeah, Raiders need to move forward. Grudenberg gave him a fucking nice speech going out there today about go take the division. The division is theirs to take now. Seriously. If I was Mark Davis, I'm doing everything to make these men happy. They get the best rooms. They get the best food. Just keep winning. Go ahead, Lee.
Bow, bam, 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 bam.
Oh, fuck. It's still not 9:30. Damn it, the hell. I thought that did it. 5 minutes.
Close enough. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the show this week. Yes, I know that the show basically sucked because I was flat. Andrew did a fantastic job. We did get a few great jokes. I think the highlight is clearly the $1 million death certificate baby things that are going on in boxing. That's something to keep an eye on. I'm stretching for you. Please go to Fight Net Radio. Check out everything. Get a shirt. Go to LasVegasDiscount.net. We appreciate you all for listening. See you on the other side where we will talk about O'Gray. Josh Taylor Saturday night. Thanks.
FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee. Talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Net!